Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The Ramblers are looking for a bounce-back win, while the Dragons are looking to start a new streak after last week's big victory. It's District 10 football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, as Warren hosts Cathedral Prep next. Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be. Hey, pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports and Network, as Warren is getting set to host Cathedral Prep in a District 10 matchup. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. oilcountrycrates.com. You're on the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. And welcome into the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you here on your daily local YDL Sports Network tonight. And Cody, it was a long time coming. A week ago, the Warren Dragons snapped a 24-game losing streak, their last victory prior to last week at Franklin. October 14th, 2022, a 42-17 win over Titusville. They came out last week, got it done, had a late defensive stand in a 14-6 victory over Franklin. And, you got to know those kids are feeling great tonight.
I think they're feeling great. Talked to one of the assistant coaches prior to coming on the air, and he said that they were definitely still feeling it, but he was focused on, and the team is focused on not feeling it a little too much coming into this game. That was last week. That was that first win. And like you said on the intro, looking to start a new streak and a new trend. So you kind of got to forget about last week, whether it's a tough loss or a big win. Last week is last week. So I'm sure those kids are still riding off of that, but it's time to hunker down and focus on tonight's game.
Well, and you talk about wanting to forget about last week. I think Cathedral Prep probably wants to forget about last week. A tough loss to Riverside in Ohio, 26-7. Not often you see Cathedral Prep on the losing end of a lopsided score like that.
Right, and how they react to that will be pretty telling. I mean, that's a you don't want to lose, but sometimes taking a big loss like that early on in the season prepares you better for some competitive teams down the line. So yeah, how they respond tonight. Do they overcompensate by again, kind of where the Dragons were riding on that high? Are they going to have that chip on their shoulder so much so that it makes them do foolish things and play out of character?
Do you overcompensate, but do you try to make too much of a statement coming off of that loss, like you're saying, and overcompensate with it and go out there and try to, oh, hey, look, this was just a one-off and really like you said, overcompensate for that and try to make too much of a statement, then you start making mistakes.
Yeah, with any football season, you don't want you're going to have ups and downs, but you want to try to mitigate your extreme highs and your extreme lows. So if you have an extreme low, you get blown out like that. Or beat badly, just as much as if you're on the other end of that. You want to try to bring it back down to the middle. Play your game, and wherever the chips fall, they fall. So that's what Cathedral Prep needs to do tonight. Just play their game, stick to what they're good at. It might be a good night to just try to get back into the groove of things because they're going to have tougher competition, and you don't want to start that pendulum.
Yeah. Well, and, when these two teams met a year ago, September 13th last year, it was a 52-7 Cathedral Prep victory. Devin Friedman threw for 156 yards and 3 touchdowns, and the Ramblers outgained the Dragons by 300 yards, 377-77. And, I'm sure Cathedral Prep's coming into this game saying, okay, we just need to do that again and we'll be fine. And Warren's got to be looking at it going, okay, how do we just narrow that gap even a little bit, take it down from a 300-yard difference to, 150 or 200, just get it a little bit closer.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, it was 52-7, if Cathedral Prep scores 52 more points, you want 14, you want 21, and so I think that's where your focus has got to be, whether it's utilizing maybe some trick plays and try to catch them off guard early, or it's in the later minutes of the game. However everything unfolds, I think, you need to be focused on just those steps forward and continuing positive building blocks.
All right, with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Casella pregame show right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. And welcome back into the Casella pregame show. A little more than 15 minutes away from kickoff here tonight between homestanding Warren and visiting Cathedral Prep. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. And Cody, we were talking a little bit during the break. Cathedral Prep comes in coming off a tough loss against a good Riverside, Ohio team, but their first two games, they're 2-1 coming into this one. Their first two games were certainly no walk in the park. They went 4 overtimes with Erie, needed a late touchdown pass to come back and beat Sharon in week 2. And when you look at the numbers and things, they're actually being outscored on the season. Again, just not something that you're accustomed to seeing from Cathedral Prep.
No, not at all. And they're being outscored 79-90 right now. And this game tonight is probably the first game this season where they're maybe the clear favorite coming into it. But how much of a favorite they are, it's kind of hard to gauge because of these close games. Are we looking at a dominant performance, or are they, is it a couple of touchdowns performance? I think tonight might tell us a lot about Cathedral Prep and where they are going forward this season.
Certainly. I think it'll tell us a lot about where this Warren team is too. And, one of the things, we didn't mention, unfortunately, quarterback Brady Sheen was injured pretty severely in the win last week, not going to play probably for the rest of the season. And so now you're going to turn to a freshman to lead your team under center the rest of the way. And this is a great opportunity for Warren to kind of look to the future and say, okay, we got that big monkey off our back. We took care of that. Now can we start closing the gap with some of these other teams that have kind of beat us up for the last couple of years and figure out a way to get our now freshman will be sophomore quarterback ahead of the game going into the next season.
Yeah. And before, about 10 minutes ago or so, they were all out on the field and we were commenting on, you had Parker Kaiser out there. But you also had Grant May throwing the ball around, a couple of freshmen. So clearly their future at the quarterback position is very, very young.
Yeah.
So whichever one of those guys it is, and maybe we're going to see, kind of in-season tryouts this year, given the situation. But whichever one of those guys is, I think if you're trying to establish a program and grow a program, it's no joke, whether it's high school, college, or the NFL. It's starts and stops with the quarterback, and you need to have that consistency there. So that's one thing that they can take advantage of this season and out of a bad situation is to try to prepare for the next several years.
All right, with that, let's take a look at our Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry players to watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org.
Well, bouncing off of what we were just talking about, I want to see growth from Parker Kaiser tonight. As the season goes, he's going to encounter highs and lows, and I want to see how he reacts to those moments. This team goes in whatever direction that young quarterback goes, or if it's the other young quarterback, whichever way he goes. But I want to see Parker Kaiser, and I want to see him step up a few times tonight. And if Warren has any sort of chance tonight to be competitive, it's going to have to go through him.
Yeah.
And then on the Cathedral Prep side of things, it's Desiree Carson or Davin Friedman. Pick your poison situation for Warren, and it's a pick your weapon situation for the Ramblers. Both should be able to have opportunities tonight to show off their talents and maybe pad those stats a little bit, depending on how this game goes.
All right, those were our WCCBI players to watch. Again, find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with more of the Casella pregame show right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully. And we're back here on the Casella pregame show, a little more than 10 minutes away from kickoff between Warren and Cathedral Prep, little District 10 inter-region matchup here tonight. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. And, Cody, one of the things that we didn't mention about Warren's win last week was the 2 touchdowns they got were from their 2 young running backs. Aiden Egger with a 1-yard plunge late in the first half to get open the scoring, get Warren on the board. And then a big 48-yard run from Aiden Corbett, who we saw in week 1, flashed some skills to get out into the open field, and especially on the left side of the Warren offensive line down there at Conneaut. You wonder how much they're going to rely on those 2 guys on the left side and try to get Corbett going. And the best way you can slow the Cathedral Prep offense is keep them off the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to bring my beloved Browns into it, but any opportunity I get. But that's exactly what they did with Joe Burrow. But yeah, that's what you do when you're playing an offensive superpower or a team that has the ability to make big plays on you and put up big points. The best thing you do is drain that clock and limit your exposure to them.
All right, with that, let's take a look at our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com.
On the Cathedral Prep side, going off of what we were saying earlier, don't play lax. Come out with a chip on your shoulder, but you not too much of a chip on your shoulder, but you want to come out with that chip on your shoulder after the loss to Riverside last week and try to get up early and get up an early dominant lead and just reestablish your momentum as you go back into the season. On the Warren side, I think for Warren, coming in as a known underdog, I think today the key is to make positive plays, capitalize on Cathedral Prep mistakes, limit their own mistakes, and come out of this game healthy and ready for their matchup next week with Titusville.
Those were our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Give them a call at 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. We're going to take our final commercial break of the Casella pregame show. We'll be back just in time for kickoff here at War Memorial Field as Warren hosts Cathedral Prep on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Tonight's game is a chance to celebrate the hard work and dedication.
And welcome into high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Just a couple minutes away from kickoff between Warren and Cathedral Prep. A little District 10 action going on a Thursday night here in District 10. As you can see, the marching band is on the field. They're getting set to do the national anthem here. And there's going to be a moment of silence in remembrance of September 11th.
And we also reflect on the many lives touched by tragedy in our nation this week. As the poet John Donne said, no man is an island. We are all connected, and in times like these, we're reminded of the strength we find when we stand together, and the importance of always striving to do what is right. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now we ask, as you are able, to please rise.
And now down to the Warren Dragons marching band for tonight's national anthem.
Our national anthem.
That was the Warren Dragons marching band with tonight's national anthem. As the Dragons are getting set to take the field, want to let you know before we get underway, our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It is never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits including 401k and insurance to start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. As the Dragons have taken the field, tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAS.gov. As the captains are heading towards midfield for the ceremonial coin toss. Yeah, Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. I want to thank you all for tuning in here this evening. And you can see that is number 9 quarterback Brady Sheen still taking the coin toss, even though he is in street clothes due to that injury. Again, though, Cody, a great opportunity here for Parker Kaiser to kind of step up and assume command of this offense.
It's an absolutely great opportunity. And you know, when you're looking at a young quarterback like that, you're looking for certain things that, you know, we touched on them a little bit in the pregame. how he responds to things. If he throws an interception, does he come out and throw erratic passes the next drive, or is he super cautious the next drive, or does he just go about his game and get back in, try to get back into the groove of things? All those little details that you can work with him on and point things out and try to find positives and pull positives from, all key to developing a young quarterback.
So Cathedral Prep won the toss and deferred to the second half. They will kick off. Warren will receive. And it looks like number 99, Sam Leone, will be doing the kicking for the Ramblers. And it is Tommaso Clemente, number 17, and number 22, Aiden Egger, back deep to receive for the Dragons. And that was another thing we saw in week one, Cody, was Clemente had a couple of big returns. The kick is off, and we're underway, and Clemente bobbles it at the 5. Looking to get to the sideline, and he's going to get swarmed up there by Cathedral Prep. And so that bobble cost Warren some yardage potentially there. They're going to start inside their own 20.
Yeah, and like you were saying, Clemente has that kind of that burst. It's like a violent burst where he just starts ripping through defenders, especially when he can find the open field. So you wonder, we saw him score a big touchdown against Corey, utilizing his speed, and you wonder if they're going to go to him tonight.
1st and 10, Warren at its own 17. And so it'll be Kaiser under center. It looks like it's Corbett, the deep back. And the give is to Corbett off the right side. Found some space and gain of about 4 yards out to the 21.
Almost 21-yard line.
Solid pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 6 for Warren.
And that's exactly what you want to see if you're the Dragons. Just positive yards. Positive yards. Anything that you can get going forward, you're going to take that if you're Warren all day long.
Absolutely. 3-4 yards a carry would be great.
Second and 6. And give to Corbett. Going to try the right side again. This time there is absolutely nothing there. It looks like he may have lost a yard. We'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
The middle stopped at the 20-yard line. It's a 3rd and 7 for Warren.
If you see it, Warren right now, they're going at their own pace. They're not in a rush right now, so they must have had that same kind of mentality coming out here.
3rd and 7 from the Dragons 20. And Kaiser looking to throw, fires. He's got a man. It's Blum. Charlie Blum with the reception, going to be short of the 1st down. But again, positive yards. That's got to be the Warren mantra right now, is just gain yards. Eventually something will break for you as long as you're moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you just got to keep chipping away.
4th and 5 now, and Warren will send the punting unit on. It's going to be number 30, Matthew Oblick, back deep to receive for the Ramblers. He's standing right around midfield. And it's going to be Tage Wyman to punt. A little bit of a hard count there as Wyman gets the kick away. And it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like right around the Cathedral Prep 40. Decent kick there from Wyman to get things going and kind of flip the field.
It was a good kick. And, whether it was intentional or not, I kind of like the idea of kicking it out of bounds. And, again, limit your exposure to the talent that they have. Kick it out of bounds. Don't give them an opportunity to break a punt return for a touchdown. At least make them work for it.
Well, and you were here for that game against Corey, and that was one of the things that, they got behind the 8 ball out of the gate because Corey returned a punt for a touchdown and had a lead before its offense even took the field. Friedman in the gun, looking to throw. Runs around. He's got a man open. It's Leon making the catch, and he's got a whole lot of green. And that was Oblick on the reception. 60 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Ramblers, and they lead it 6-0. And just like that, one play, and Cathedral Prep is up by 6.
Yeah, and he was able to find Oblick just pretty much in and wide open in the middle of the field.
And so now it's Leon who's on to kick. Oblick to hold. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 9:14 to go in the Elwood National Forge first quarter, Cathedral Prep 7, Warren nothing. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Friedman to Oblick for 60 yards on the first play from scrimmage, and it is a 7-0 Cathedral Prep lead, 9:14 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Leon on to kick off. Again, Clemente and Egger deep to receive. And Egger is going to take it at the 10, loses it. And he found a little hole there, but one of the Prep coverage men was able to kind of reach back out and grab him by the shoulder to keep that from being a big return.
Yeah, and these returners, you can't afford to be making these mistakes, and especially on special teams where you might be able to put your offense in a better position, or you might be able to catch the Cathedral Prep kicking team off balance a little bit. You can't be fumbling that kickoff, and that's 2 in a row now.
1st and 10 at the Warren 22 are the Dragons. And so Kaiser will be under center. Colby Zinger, the fullback, and it is Aiden Corbett, the deep one. They'll give it to Corbett again off the right side. And that's kind of been their go-to here early in this ball game, and might have gained a yard. Looks like maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain, makes it 2nd down and 10. And eventually you keep running that. It sets up a potential play action down the road if Warren wants to try to use it. We've already seen Kaiser connect with Charlie Blum on his first pass of the evening.
Yeah, and that's kind of an offensive design, offensive scheming is to try to, plan for the future.
Toss to Corbett on the right side. And again, just back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So that will bring up our first Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down and long. When you get backed up on 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You get you moving again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. .7:45 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Ramblers leading 7-0. Dragons facing a 3rd and 10 from their own 22. And they give to Zinger right up the middle, and he's hit as soon as he gets through the line. Going to gain a couple of yards. Push the pile out to the 25. Gain of 3. But we'll bring up another punting situation as Wyman trots on with the punt unit. And it is Oblick again back to receive the kick. standing at his own 45. And Wyman's last punt went out of bounds right around the 40. And we've already seen what kind of things Oblick can do when he gets into the open field. As Wyman gets the kick away, this one bounces, and Oblick fields it but steps out of bounds.
So, and where that ball was kicked kind of tells me that we're trying to kick out the sidelines by design, and for that very reason. We saw it on the last play. If they can hit them on a pass, at least they got to work a little bit for it.
Cathedral Prep will take over at its own 46. So 6 yards closer than they had it on their opening possession are the Ramblers. Took just one play to go 60 yards. Friedman to Oblick. And Friedman in the gun with Desiree Carson in the backfield with him. And fake to Carson. Friedman throws. Pass is caught. Going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. Some extra on the far sideline there. That was number 3, Cameron Sansom, on the reception. Gets into Warren territory at the Dragons 48. 5-yard pickup, and we've got a stoppage on the far side as the chain gang is having some issues with one of the chains there. And I think that was a result as Clementi and it looked like Gavin Easter from Cathedral Prep took that play all the way to the sideline and then some. Ramblers are ready to go, but the chains are not quite set yet.
We had chain gang issues in our game last week up at Eisenhower.
Yeah. And still some kind of issue with the chains on the far side. I'm not sure if it just got kinked up or actually one of the links broke. But it looks like maybe now they've got it sorted out ahead of this 2nd down and 5 for Cathedral Prep. 6:06 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Ramblers leading 7-0. Again, Friedman in the gun. Carson, the sidecar to his right, and the give is to Easton. And he's got another big gainer down to the Warren 30. Easter, not Easton. Easter on the carry. Gain of 19 down to the 29. And that's a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Ramblers. First down of the game. The give is to Carson. Has a blocker in front. And solid gain for Desiree Carson on first down to the 21. Gain of 8 brings up a 2nd and 2. And Ramblers not wasting any time here.
No, and it's interesting. They flipped on that after that long delay. They flipped over to the running game.
And give us to Carson again. And skirts his way into the secondary. And he is down to the 9. Another 12-yard gain. And another Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. This drive being built by Tie Nesta Builder Supply. Visit them online, tienestabuilders.us. And give is to Carson. This time he's met in the hole and falls forward for gain of 1, it looks like.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
And it is 2nd and goal. No, they say he only got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. And this was something that Warren did last week a number of times. They allowed Franklin to get deep into their own territory, and then suddenly the defense stood tall and kept the Knights out of the end zone. They'd love to do that again here now with the Ramblers knocking on the door. Carson on the sweep, and they're not going to stop him this time. Desari Carson from 9 yards out goes in for 6.
Once he got a little bit outside the tight end, it was smooth sailing there. We didn't have anybody who was going to catch
4:02 to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Apologize, I hit the wrong button on our Rouse scoreboard, powered by Seneca Generation. And Leon on to kick. And his kick is up and good. 4:02 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Cathedral Prep 14, Warren nothing. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. Desari Carson with a 9-yard touchdown run has put Cathedral Prep in front of Warren 14-0. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Ramblers with 7 offensive plays so far in their first 2 series, 113 yards.
And Egger lets that one go into the end zone and out for the touchback.
Pretty even offense for Cathedral Prep. They have 65 yards in the air. They got 48 on the ground. So we're getting a little dose of both aspects of the Ramblers offense here.
So Warren will start at its own 20. And at this point, if you're the Dragons, you want to get a first down. Pick up a first down, get a fresh set of downs, and then kind of take it from there and see what happens. But the way things have gone so far, you want to at least get that first down of the game. We see Kaiser in the gun for the first time. Looking to throw. Fakes. Under pressure. He rolls out. Fakes again. Throws out of bounds. Threw that away. It's a smart play there by the freshman to just get rid of it after the play broke down. And really, I mean, good protection up front. I mean, yeah, he had a little bit of pressure, but it wasn't in his face immediately. He had time to scan the field, just couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, he had plenty of time back there. He made the correct decision on throwing it away. And the other thing is the games that we've covered with Kaiser, he's had some picks. Mm-hmm. And I think in that situation a couple weeks ago, he'd have tried to launch it to one of his receivers that wasn't open. He made the right call. That's that growth I was talking about before the game.
2nd and 10, and Kaiser goes back under center with Zinger and Corbett behind him, and the give is to Corbett, trying to go to the right side, and just nothing there, stacked up by a host of Ramblers. And, again, Cody, are you surprised that they keep running everything to the right so far, as they had so much success to the left earlier this season?
I don't know if I'm more surprised by just switching it up or just the fact that they're starting to establish a predictable offense, and the Ramblers are too good of a team. They're going to pick up on that very quickly, yep. And they're going to shut it down, and you're going to start to lose significant yardage because of it.
3rd and 10, 3:10 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. And Kaiser gives to Corbett. This time they try the left side, and there's a little bit of space there. Gain of about 3, but still not going to be enough. And Wyman will come back on to punt for the 3rd time in this Elwood National Forge first quarter. And going to be a different deep man this time for Cathedral Prep. Looks like number 13, Marcus Leggett, right near midfield. Wyman gonna fake, has some space, but Tage Wyman cannot turn the corner, and the fake does not pay off for Warren. They give Cathedral Prep great field position, and you wonder, Cody, Mike Mishler's been around a long time. You wonder if he kind of sniffed that out, and that's why they sent Leggett back to receive instead of Oblick.
Yeah, I don't. It's hard to tell if they were just trying out a different returner and try to keep Oblick healthy, and no sense putting him in that position, or if he sniffed it out. I'm not really sure anybody expects a fake punt that far down on the punting team side of the field. But in a game like this, where you come in and you kind of have an established underdog and situation, you can't write anything off because they're going to do whatever they can do to try to get first downs and try to get points on the board.
Ramblers take over at the Warren 26. Oblick in motion. Friedman looking to pass. And now he steps up, and he's going to take it himself. And he's got a lot of space down the left side. Plows his way into the end zone. Yes, it is a touchdown. Cathedral Prep. Devin Friedman, a 26-yard scamper. And just like that, it is a 3-score game. Cody, Cathedral Prep's had 3 drives. 2 of those have been one-play touchdown drives.
Yeah, 3 drives, and I believe they've ran 8 plays. That's how powerful their offense is, and probably what they were looking to get out of the start of this game.
Leon on to attempt the extra point. And his kick for the 3rd time is good. 2:06 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Cathedral Prep 21. Warren nothing. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
David Friedman with a 26-yard run on a quarterback scramble has put Cathedral Prep in front of Warren 21-0. 2:06 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter here from War Memorial Field in Warren on this Thursday. Brian Hagberg, Cody Helms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. And Leon getting set to kick, and it's Egger and Clemente back deep to receive. They switch sides, though. And this is going to go into the end zone. So Warren will start at its own 20 again. And again, Cody, if you're the Dragons, you've got to find a way to pick up a first down. You can't come out and run off tackle to the right, first and second down, and expect to get anywhere at this point. And Cathedral Prep's ready for that.
Yeah, I think they've sniffed out that running game. You almost have to come out and maybe pass on the first play. Try to catch them on their heels a little bit. I wouldn't have any long developing pass. You had a lot of time last time they Parker dropped back to throw. But you're not promised that every time. I think, as they say, dink and dunk your way. There's nothing wrong with that.
And guys are in the pistol, sends, I believe that's Blum in motion. And it is a give to Corbett off right tackle.
Yeah, the Ramblers are all over.
They are. They're absolutely ready for that. He goes nowhere, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Second 10 Warren at the 20.
Really well. Just had better skill players on Riverside. Took it right at Cathedral Prep. I think Prep was a little bit shell shocked.
Riverside, that's where our buddy Dave Sherman went to school. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was in Pittsburgh.
2nd and 10 coming up here for the Dragons as we're under 90 seconds to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Again, Kaiser in the gun, sends Blum in motion. Let's see what they do out of this one. They give to Blum. Going to try the left side this time. Blum looking for the edge, and he gets there. Gets about 6, maybe 7.
It was a lot. He ran more than 6 or 7 yards, but at this point, that's their biggest carry of the night.
Not what you want to see. Blum gets up, and he's holding that lower back. So it is a 7-yard pickup. Make it a 3rd down and 3. And at this point, you've already tried a fake punt. If you get anything no gain or positive here, you just keep the offense on the field, try to get a first down.
Yeah, I don't think that you try a fake punt again. That's for sure. I think, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you go for it the traditional way.
Kaiser in the pistol, now sends Wyman in motion. Looking to throw. Has time. Kaiser going to step up now, and then he's going to get hit, but he pushes the pile forward. He's going to be a couple yards shy, though.
He did pick up a yard.
A yard, maybe 2.
And it was a heads-up play by Kaiser. I like that play. He made a decision to run, and he went with it.
And so it is 4th and 2, and they are going to send the punting unit on.
And I got to be honest, Brian, I don't quite understand that when you fake punt in a worse situation.
And I don't think Prep really expects them to kick it away here after running that fake. There's 30 seconds to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. But Wyman is back, and it's again Leggett back inside his 45. We'll see if Wyman actually kicks it this time. Trying to hard count, tried to draw him off sides, and instead Warren is going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. And Cody, you wonder, they tried the hard count to draw him off sides. Do you, after this timeout, send the offense back on the field and really kind of try to throw Cathedral Prep for a loop?
Well, I mean, again, going back to that fake punt, it's like if you did it then, what do you have to lose now? You're down 21-0 with just 13 seconds to go in the first. I like the hard count idea. I thought that would,
sure.
Hey, if they want to hand you a first down, let them hand it to you. But I think you go out there and you've had several runs that have been for a couple of yards.
If you're going to run it, I think you got to go to the left side, though. That's where you've had your most success so far.
Yes, absolutely.
So now it is 4th and 2, and Wyman back in punt formation again. And it is another fake, and they go to the left side, and he's going to be close. I don't think he quite got there, though.
I don't either.
It's where the near side official is coming in. There was Zinger on the fake, and it is a turnover on downs. He had to get to the 30, didn't quite get there. And again, if you're going to go for it, why not line up, get your best offensive run play. Again, I think Cathedral Prep was sitting on a fake there.
Yeah, I think so too. And just echoing what you're saying. If you're going to go for it the right way. And you could have even caught them on. They're expecting a run in that situation. Might have been able to get a little tight end pop pass to Wyman or something like that. There were some options there beyond just a fake punt.
Jamison Hurdle, the sidecar to Friedman's right, that was 18 KJ Williams, and he's got a solid gain. And on what will likely be the final play of the Elwood National Forge first quarter, it is. So after a 9-yard pickup for KJ Williams, the first quarter comes to an end. We head to the second. Your score, Cathedral Prep 21, Warren nothing. This is high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome back to War Memorial Field here in Warren. Start of the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Cathedral Prep leading Warren 21-0. The Ramblers have a 2nd and 1 at the Warren 21. And the give is to Carson. And he's going to have the Tie Nested Builder Supply first down. And Cathedral Prep again to the line quickly. And the give is to Carson right up the middle. And trying to keep his feet. He eventually gets run down inside the 10. 6-yard pickup for Carson. Already has 1 touchdown tonight. First play from scrimmage for the Ramblers, a 60-yard pass from Friedman to Matthew Oblick. And then it was Carson from 9 yards, and then Friedman a 26-yard run. And the give is to Carson, and he is all kinds of space into the end zone for the Cathedral Prep touchdown. So an 8-yard run for Carson's 2nd touchdown of the night. Leon on to attempt the extra point. And that kick is good. So 11:03 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. It is 28-0. Cathedral Prep leading Warren. And companies within the Veriskety Holdings Group include Phoenix Centered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Veriskety & Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerisketyHoldings.com. Tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or online at shophealingbeauty.com.
That touchdown put the Ramblers at 104 yards on the ground on 10 carries. Carson leads the pack with 7 carries, 50 yards. He's ran for 3 first downs himself, for 2 touchdowns, averaging 7.1 yards per carry.
Leon on to kick off. And it is Clemente and Egger deep for the Dragons. Kick is away. And it's a short kick. Egger takes it at the 12. And decent return. Close to the 25. They're going to mark him down at the 23.
And there's some things that I'm looking for with Warren in this game. 28-0, you got to be looking for certain things at this point. And like Egger on that return was able to find that hole. And against some other teams, that return probably goes a little bit further down the field.
Warren takes over at its own 23, trailing 28-0. 10:56 to go. Veriskety Holdings second quarter from War Memorial Field. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local YDL Sports Network. And so it's Kaiser under center with Zinger and Corbett in the eye. And the give is to Corbett, trying to cut back and just nowhere for him to go there. As Joseph Bernatovich on the stop. And it's a loss of 2 down to the 21. We'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
Second and 13 for the Dragons.
And toss to a Negger. And he tries to turn the corner and could not quite get away from, I believe that was Jason Harris, the first one in on the stop. Gain of 1.5 yards.
3rd and 11 for the Dragons.
And it's another Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down and long. When you get backed up on 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com.
Yeah, and unfortunately for these running backs, they're just struggling to get past that first level of defenders. You know, you're looking at runs tonight at 4, 3, 3, 3, 7. I mean, 7's your longest run. Just got to get past those defensive linemen, and then I think these running backs can maneuver a little bit better because they are quick.
Guys are in the pistol. Sends Blum in motion. Fakes, looking to throw. Rolls right, has some space, and then is hit from behind. He's walloped. Was Parker Kaiser, but ended up giving him a bit more of a gain there with that tackle. But it is going to be 4th down, and the Dragons, I imagine this time there will be no fake, and they will punt it away.
I hope so. I think that's the correct decision. You know, it should be noted, Brian, again, Parker Kaiser drops back to pass. He had plenty of time back there, and he did the right thing, scanned the field, didn't see anybody open, and tried to make a play. But I really like the pass protection tonight.
It's Gavin Easter back deep to receive the kick. And Wyman this time kicks it away. And he gets a nice bounce. And Corbett's going to let it roll inside. This is going to be the worst starting field position for Cathedral Prep tonight at its own 34.
You read my mind. That was my first thought, too. You know, they've pretty much lived at midfield or on Warren's side of the field.
8:15 to play. Verischetti Holdings' second quarter. And now we'll see what the Ramblers want to do on this series. We saw them throw on their first play from scrimmage and went 60 yards for a touchdown. They've kind of stuck with the ground game since then. It's Carson, the sidecar, and they swing it out to him. And shakes a tackle and is out near midfield, but there is a flag on the play.
That might be coming back.
It's a 1st down up to the 49-yard line. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Sudden.
Let's see what the call is here.
Noah Bleach get up a little gingerly there.
And Cathedral Prep is walking back like they know it's against them. And so it is an illegal crackback against the Ramblers, so that's going to back them up. And so now Cathedral Prep will have it at its own, looks like 19.
Looking
so
at
first and 25. Yeah, you mathed that faster than I did.
A little bit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the math guy here.
I'm not either. I don't know what we're doing here.
Under 8 minutes to go. Verischetti Holdings second quarter. First and 25 for the Ramblers. And Friedman looking to throw. Has all kinds of time. Fires. Has a man on the near side. And it is Oblick again. And he gets back almost to where they were before the penalty and should be enough for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. It is right at the 44. And again, we've seen this all night, but the Ramblers moving fast. So 25-yard gain for Oblick there. His second big reception of the night. Give is to Carson. And Carson turns the corner. And then a nice open field tackle. And it was Chris Orth on the stop for the Dragons. Probably saved a touchdown there because if he doesn't get Carson, Carson's got a whole lot of green in front of him.
Yeah, he's quick enough to pull away very, very fast.
And instead, Orth limits that to a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. And Friedman fakes, throws, and it is caught. And another big gain. This one's caught by Jason Harris into Warren territory at the Dragons 39. And the Dragon is slow to get up there. And I can't see the number from here. But it looks like number 8, Alex Minio, down for Warren. And
yes,
they have assumed that all too familiar position of stretching out a leg cramp.
Yes.
And Minio pops up and going to come to the sideline as Warren County School District athletic trainer Dane Renwick out to attend to him.
You know, the Ramblers, they've ran 15 offensive plays. 11 of those have been on the ground. The 4 passing plays that they have, Friedman's 4 for 4, 103 yards, has that touchdown, a couple of first downs through the air. So he hasn't been called on often, but when he is, they're making big plays.
And so it is a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Cathedral Prep. This drive being built by Tionesta Builder Supply, online tionestabuilders.eus. And Friedman fakes. And a little screen pass. It's caught and through traffic and into the open, just tripped up, was number 7, Joseph Bernatovich. And Noah Bleach saved the touchdown, at least for now, but it's going to be a first down inside the 15 at the Dragons' 13-yard line with under 6 minutes to play. Verischetti holding second quarter. And Friedman with the hard count gets one of the defensive linemen to jump into the neutral zone and a free 5 yards for the Ramblers. So that'll make it 1st and 5 from the 8. And now they've thrown a lot on this drive. Cody, do they stick with the pass here or maybe give it to Carson?
I think you give it to Carson.
And they fake to Carson. Friedman has a man wide open, but he dropped in the end zone.
Friedman's first incompletion tonight.
And there's a flag on the play as well. We've got an illegal formation against the Ramblers. That was number 9, Thomas Goodwin Jr. on the drop. And so with that, it'll again be 1st and 10 from the 13.
That penalty means we're back to 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ramblers now have the play. So it's Carson, the sidecar to Friedman's left. And they will give to Carson this time. And Carson is going to get in for his third touchdown of the first half. 13 yards this time for Desari Carson. And it'll be Leon on to attempt the extra point. And Leon's kick is good. 5:19 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Cathedral Prep 35, Warren nothing. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Veriskety family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Desari Carson with his third touchdown run of the first half. This one a 13-yarder has pushed Cathedral Prep's lead to 35-0 over Warren. 5:19 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Don't forget to stay tuned for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. We'll have halftime stats, scoring summary, rehab center, second half adjustments, and more. That's coming up on the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. And Leon to kick. Low line drive, and it's taken at the 20. And that is going to be brought out across the 30. That was number 6, Scott Nichols, on the return, and I believe that's going to be
that's what I was just checking. That's opposite of Cathedral Prep there. That's Warren's best field position, up around the 33-yard line there. I think Cathedral Prep started that last drive on their own 34.
Yeah. Well, 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Still looking for their first down of the half. It is Kaiser under center with Zinger and Corbett in the backfield. And Kaiser looks to throw. A little screen set up. He's got Blum. And Blum is hit immediately after a 2-yard gain. But you like the idea, though. I try to catch him coming on the pass rush. And
I do. The play worked as it should have. It's just the Ramblers defense. They're so athletic. They're so quick. And, they've seen it all. So it's tough to fool this good of a football team. But just to get a couple of yards out of that screen, I think, again, positive building blocks.
Yeah, you got to go forward. You got to try to find a way to go forward and gain yards here. A long time in the huddle for the Dragons. There's 15 seconds left on the play clock. And taking their time coming out of the huddle. They're now under 10 seconds. I don't think Warren's going to get the snap off here with 5 to go. And 1 second. There is a flag. I think somebody moved. Yeah, they rushed into that. And, again, that's a freshman quarterback not understanding the situation of going, hey, I've got 2 timeouts left. There's 4 minutes to go in the first half. Burn one here and make sure you get the play you want.
Yeah, but, those things are going to happen, on a kind of a positive note of that's their first penalty tonight. So they're playing essentially error-free football here in the first half, despite being down 35-0.
So now it's 2nd and 13 at the 30. Send Corbett in motion into the backfield, and the give is to Blum. Blum trying to turn the corner. He's just going to get chased down and run out of bounds. That was, again, Bernatovich for the Ramblers. And
3rd and 11 for the Dragons.
Gain of 2 there will bring up a 3rd and 11. 3:20 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Corbett the lone back in the backfield with Friedman. Twins to each side. Or with Kaiser, excuse me. Kaiser looking to throw deep. And Orth was down the sidelines looking for a back shoulder throw, but he threw it out of bounds. So
that ball was floating up there. That's a really dangerous pass to throw against an athletic defense like Cathedral Prep.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, if it had stayed in bounds, Orth was going to be the only one who had a beat on it because it was so far behind him.
Yeah. If he were able to come back on it, he would have been the only one to catch that ball. But and I like the idea. I like the idea of trying to get it down the field. You know, you're 35-0. You don't have a whole lot to lose at that point. Try to make a big play. Try to get your players amped up on the sideline.
So the Ramblers send Gavin Easter back to return the Wyman punt. We haven't seen a punt return yet. Wyman's kicked it to the sidelines, or tried to anyway, each time. When he has kicked, there's also been a couple of fake attempts. Wyman rolls and kicks. This one is returnable, and Easter picks it up at the 30. Gets to the sideline and goes out of bounds at the 46.
You know, and I noticed on that punt, Warren's going to have to be careful because they've been kind of rolling Wyman out to the right to punt those balls, and Cathedral Prep starting to pick up on that, and they got a little bit closer this time to blocking that, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do in the future.
I'm not a fan of those rugby style punters at any level. It seems like you're asking for that ball to get blocked every time they do that.
Yeah, and if you have to do it in a pinch, it's one thing, but to go out there and plan on doing it every time you got to punt the ball, it's a really dangerous thing to do.
Ramblers take over at their own 46, leading 35-0, 2:47 to play. Versketti Holdings second quarter. And Friedman with a little swing pass. And shaking a tackle he's not. Williams. Thought he was going to shake off that tackle, but did just enough to trip him up for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, and that's a tough thing to do in the open field like that. So that's a really good defensive play there.
No, it's 2nd and 8. And so Williams to Friedman's right. And this time they'll just give it to him right off left tackle. And Williams out into Warren territory across the Dragons 40 to the 39. Tyne Builder Supply first down for Cathedral Prep. Under 2 minutes to go. Versketti Holdings second quarter. Friedman goes empty here. Trips to the near side. Back to throw. Fires down the sideline, and nobody home. The only one even really close to that pass was Carter Campbell for Warren. Looks like maybe a miscommunication on the route there and the throw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Friedman threw that ball with ease but with confidence on where that receiver should have been.
That'll make it 2nd and 10.
Friedman's second incompletion so far today.
Give to Williams. And Williams trying to turn the corner. Shakes off one tackle and then is brought down right around the 32. And is this the first third down for Cathedral Prep tonight?
I believe so.
3rd and about 2.
Yes, it is.
Under a minute to play. Versketti Holdings second quarter. And Friedman looking to throw. Under pressure, it's a little screen to Williams. Williams has blockers in front, gets to the edge, spins away from one tackle and then is finally pushed out of bounds on the far sideline inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Yard line. It's going to be first and goal.
So it is first and goal, Cathedral Prep with 30 seconds to play in the first half. And Friedman looking to throw again, fires over the middle, and it is caught for the touchdown. Joseph Bernatovich, but there is a flag down. We'll see what the call is here. Initial indication looks like it's going to be against the Ramblers, so no touchdown. With 20 seconds to play in the first half.
Due to the penalty, Upway will not stay.
And so Friedman back in the gun. Tight formation. Friedman looking to throw again. Has all kinds of time. Fires for the corner, and Bernatovich unable to pull that one in. And 7 seconds left. And looks like maybe they're going to send out the field goal unit here with 7 seconds to play. Ramblers are on the 14, so this will be a 31-yard field goal attempt for Lyon. Kick is away, and it is. He had enough distance, long discussion, and it is good. They took a long time to think about that one, but eventually it is a half-ending field goal for Cathedral Prep. Pushes the Ramblers' lead to 38-0 as we head to halftime, which means there will be a running clock in the second half. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show right after this.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYInc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Yeah, so this is
Welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. Your halftime score from War Memorial Field: Cathedral Prep 38, Warren nothing. There will be a running clock for the second half. And let's take a look now at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Online at hunterstation.com.
Thank you, Brian. It was in the first quarter, 9:14 left to go. Friedman hit a wide open oblique. That's a tough one to say. For a 60-yard score. Leon got the kick to go up 7-0. Later on in the fourth quarter, with 4:02 left, it was Desari Carson around the near side for a rushing score. Leon got the kick there, 14-0. And later in the fourth quarter, with just over 2 minutes.
That would be the first quarter.
Later in the first quarter.
We're at halftime now, yeah.
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 Did I say fourth?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, boy.
I let you go the first time, but...
Oh, boy. Maybe I'm telling the future. Anyway, later on in the first quarter, with 2:06 to go, Friedman takes it himself for 26 yards, and the third score of the night for Cathedral Prep. Leon with a kick, 21-0. In the second quarter, with 11:03 to go, Carson again on the near side takes it untouched 8 yards. Leon with the kick, 28-0. And with 5:19 to go in the second, Carson scores his third with a 13-yard run on the Cathedral Prep sideline. Leon got the kick, 35-0. And to close out the second quarter and the half, Leon's kick, 31-yard field goal to go up 38-0.
You know, I think we've been doing this for, this is our 6th season.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's only the second or third time we've had a field goal kick during a game that we broadcast.
Not very often.
No, just
and it always.
We've had a couple attempts,
mm-hmm.
but that's only the second or third successful field goal that we've had on the air here in 5+ seasons.
You know, and it's always amazed me because in this area, you know, having a field goal kicker, I think would be huge, and there's so few teams that really seem to prioritize that or have the capability to have that. But boy, if you can get a kicker that could even kick from the 20, you know, pretty consistently, it just gives you that added option when you get down there and it's, you know, 4th and 8 from the 20. You don't have to try to go for that first down. You can just get the 3 points and regroup and get out there and try to make a stop on defense. But yeah, it seems to be a rarity for games that we've covered, and honestly, overall, you don't hear of a lot of when there is a very good field goal kicker in this area, you know his name, because of that. That's how rare it is.
Well, apparently we missed out last week because Franklin kicked 2 field goals in that game. So,
but you know, it kept that game close.
Yeah,
if they don't kick those 2 field goals, what do you got? You know. But we could probably ramble on about the
Or we could take a look at the Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats.
We could do that too.
The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
And I'll try to keep these stats to the first and second quarter.
There you go.
And not predict the future.
Okay.
Cathedral Prep, we'll start with them. Dominated the first half. They had 22 offensive plays, 275 yards total. They averaged about 12.5 yards per play. Passing, they were 7 of 10 for 154 yards and 1 touchdown through the air. 12 carries as a team on the ground for 121 yards, 4 touchdowns rushing. As a team, they had 3 first downs, and the only negative on the stats is team stat side. They did have 3 penalties for 25 yards compared to Warren, who had 1 penalty for 5 yards. Coming over to the individual stats for Cathedral Prep, Carson had 9 carries, 67 yards. He was able to gain for 4 first downs himself, 3 touchdowns, 7.4 yards per carry. 13 being his longest. Friedman had 1 carry for 26 yards, and Easter with 1 carry for 19 yards, and KJ Williams with 1 carry for 9 yards. Friedman again in the passing game, 7 of 10, 154 yards in the air, and that touchdown. He had 5 passes over 10 yards and 3 passes over 20 yards, with the longest being a 60-yarder right there at the beginning of the game. On the receiving side, Jason Harris with 1 reception, 13 yards. And further on down, we had Oblick with 2 receptions for 85 yards. He did have that touchdown early on. So, with those 2 scores, his average is pretty high up there, 43 yards per reception. And then we get down to KJ Williams. He actually leads in receptions with 4 receptions, 45 yards. And Sampson had 1 reception for 5 yards. And Bernowitz had 1 reception for 26 yards. On the Warren side, it's been an offensive struggle. Parker Kaiser with 2 carries for 5 yards. Aiden Corbett with 8 carries for 4 yards. Egger with a carry for 1 yard. Zinger with 2 for 4. Wyman with 1 for 3. And Blum with 2 for 9. Parker Kaiser, he's 2 for 4 with 4 yards in passing. No interceptions. I think he's done a pretty good job. Those stats don't really reflect how he's handled himself. And they also don't reflect the offensive line's ability to give him pass protection on those 4 attempts. More often than not, he's had plenty of time to throw. I think it's just a matter of receivers are just not able to get open for one reason or another. And the only receiver to catch a ball from Parker Kaiser was Charlie Blum. He has 2 catches for those 4 yards.
Those were our Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. Visit high-ed.com for more information on your access to lifelong learning. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Centered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning. Welcome back to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The score at the half, Cathedral Prep 38, Warren nothing. Reminder that our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. Brian Hagberg, Cody Helms with you in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And some of our veterans and first responders being recognized here at War Memorial Field on this September 11th. And hard to believe, Cody, it's been 24 years since that day that changed the world.
It really did change the world, and I'll refrain from going on a rambling rant there, but it really, maybe it's just us getting older, but it does feel like things have always been different since then, and that day carried a heavy toll on a lot of people, not just in the area in the United States, but it literally affected the world. There were events after that directly related, and 24 years. That's a long time. I was my oldest was asking me some questions today, being in fourth grade. He's a little more curious, and he's asking, what were you doing that day? And I informed him I was getting my braces on, which he kind of looked like, okay, and how I was laying in.
Oh God, you were still in high school.
I was a freshman, and how I was kind of laying in that orthodontist chair there, and mouth, stuck open, and the orthodontist just walked out. And he's listening into the broadcast, and I'm laying there unable to speak, wondering,
what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on. And he found that story funny, but trying to kind of relay onto him, what it was like, and telling him, I hope his generation and generations to come never have to go through anything like that.
Absolutely.
Well, as they're wrapping up this recognition for veterans and first responders, we'll take a look at our rehab center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. Visit them online at therehabcenters.com, and centers is spelled the old English way with an R-E-S.
I think for Cathedral Prep, we kind of saw it there at the end of the second quarter. They brought in Williams at running back. I think you're going to start to see their second string guys come in and get some touches. So for them, it's get experience on those second tier guys. You never know when one of your top dogs is going to go down, and they're going to have to step into that role. So take the opportunity here. I don't think they have to adjust anything. I think they keep running the same plays they've been running, and they'll be just fine. On the Warren side, whatever they got to do to get a first down.
Yeah.
Whatever they got to do to get a couple first downs. I'd love to see some points on the board. I think that would be massive here in the second half. But they got to get together first down, get a collection of first downs together, and get some sort of offensive identity here in the second half, and try to ride that into the end zone at least once before the end of this game. And that clock's going to be ticking, so they're not going to have a lot of time.
And I want to take a minute to talk about what's going on here on the field, and kudos to Blue Star Mothers of Kinzu, PA 203. I see Skylar Govier is over there making some announcements, but they had all the players from Warren and Beatty who have parents or relatives who are or have served be recognized. But they also went over and asked the Cathedral Prep players who they have, and recognize them as well. And as they're walking by, great job, Skylar. That was well done. I like that you recognize the prep players as well. That was fantastic. Great job. Well done all around. And again, great job by the Blue Star Mothers, class organization all around, and really stepping up again here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're competing on the field, but at the end of the day, we're all part of the same team. We all have the same people fighting for us. So it's good to be able to come together and honor those people, and involve the players related to those individuals as well.
All right, we're going to take our last commercial break of the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. When we come back, third quarter action from War Memorial Field. Cathedral Prep leading Warren 38-0.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too, with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And welcome back to War Memorial Field, just about set to start the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. And our view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to do in Venango County. Visit them online, venangocountypas.com. Oh, sorry, .gov. I said that, as soon as I got that out, I was like, wait, that's an official.
It's okay. I forgive you. After my fourth quarter
at halftime.
Yeah, it's fourth quarter at halftime. Sometimes it feels like fourth quarter.
We've been saying it all day because it's been a week. It feels odd, and maybe it's because we're playing on a Thursday here, though. You and I are going to be right back at it again tomorrow night. Going to go down to New Bethlehem. First time for me being down in the box there at New Bethlehem as Red Bank Valley hosts Otto Eldred in a District 9 clash on Friday night.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, a little mix-up coverage for us. We don't usually don't go outside of the county teams.
And so Cathedral Prep will get the ball to start the second half, and that kickoff will go out of bounds. And did we not bother to throw the flag on that?
I think the flag was implied.
Okay,
but it was not thrown.
It was not thrown. Okay, I'm not. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't see a flag out there.
We might be at that point where everybody knows.
And so the Ramblers will take over at their own 35, and we got a message. I missed the signal on the penalty on what would have been the touchdown pass near the end of the first half, and our good friend Chris Rossetti has taken a look at the broadcast and caught it and said it was an illegal forward pass, which I'm not sure what the reasoning was for that. Friedman looked like he was well behind the line of scrimmage when he threw, and it is a handoff on first down, and spinning away to get some extra yards is number 4, Halim Leggett. Gain of 3. And so no Desari Carson to start this first series of the second half, but Friedman's still out there. I see Oblick still out there as well. As Friedman's looking to throw, looking for Oblick, and he's got him on the sideline, and he shakes a tackle, and Oblick racing down the sideline, and there he goes. Oblick with his second 60-plus yard touchdown of the night. This one a 63-yarder. And it is just like that, 44-0, 11:05 to play, Acrisure third quarter.
Well, and you can see maybe why they left Friedman and Oblick out there. Just get another pass or two in, another big play.
And Leon on to attempt the extra point, and low snap, but they get the kick away, but it is short. They could not make up for the low snap there, so the extra point is no good. But again, 11:05 to play in the Acrisure third quarter, and it is Cathedral Prep 44, Warren nothing. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Davin Friedman to Matthew Oblek for 63 yards on the second play from scrimmage to start the second half. And Cathedral Prep's lead is now 44-0. Those two hooked up on Cathedral Prep's first play from scrimmage of the game for a 60-yard touchdown. So 2 passes to Oblek for, 123 yards and 2 touchdowns? That's a nice fantasy night for Oblek.
You said you're not a math guy.
And again, bobbling the kickoff are the Dragons, but they're able to pick it up, and they get out close to the 30. I think that's Egger on the return.
And what a recovery after bobbling that. The third time that we've seen that here this game on a kickoff, bobbling it. But Egger in that situation was able to make something positive out of it.
So Warren will start at its own 30. The Dragons still looking for their first down of this game. So Kaiser has Corbett in the backfield with him, and now he's changing the formation there. And the give is to Corbett off the right side, has a little bit of a hole, and gains about 4 yards there. We'll make it 2nd down and 6. And again, Cody, if you're Coach Chris Corbar, you just want to see your team get a first down here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And find a way to do something other than a 3 and out. Second and 6. Kaiser in the pistol again, and had to corral that snap, and that cost him on that play. Is Corbett just able to get back to the line of scrimmage? You had to see Kaiser had to stick that hand out there to corral the snap.
Yeah, one-handed grab there on the snap. Nice heads-up play by Kaiser, though, to keep that from being something disastrous.
3rd and 6 now for the Dragons. So 2 receivers to the far side.
They are good. Yeah, they're very good. Very talented and well coached.
And give it to Egger, and Egger gains about 2 and nothing more as he was wrapped up quickly by Matthias Armstrong. And so again, Dragons left searching for their first down.
You wonder here, we've seen the fakes. You wonder here if they're just going to go for it regular, but no, it looks like we're going to.
Marquise Leggett back to receive, standing at his 35. You wonder, did you try a hard count here, as there was a flinch that Warren got away with by the left tackle as Lyman punts it away. And takes a Cathedral Prep bounce and then picked up. No, Leggett's out of bounds, but
Leggett was in attack mode there. He wasn't letting them get away with that.
8:32 to play, Acrisure third quarter. And Cathedral Prep will start at its 41. Friedman back in the gun. And it is a straight run off of right tackle and breaking into the open field and breaking a tackle and going to the end zone is Halim Leggett, and he goes 59 yards. And again, just like that, Cathedral Prep one play, and they're in the end zone.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd be honest with you, here in the second half, I didn't anticipate we'd see that many one-play scores.
Yeah.
I thought we'd see more of kind of driving down the field.
And Leon's extra point attempt is up and good. 7:59 to play, Acrisure third quarter. Cathedral Prep 51, Warren nothing.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
So Halim Leggett goes 59 yards, and Cathedral Prep now leads Warren 51-0. 7:59 to play in the Acrisure third quarter. And it's Egger and Clemente back to receive Leon's kick. And he's certainly got a workout here this evening. Sam Leone has the Cathedral Prep kicker, has been on for every extra point attempt and kicked a 31-yard field goal to end the first half. And takes care of kickoff duties as well.
Gonna have to ice that leg.
Yeah. And kick is away, and it's taken at the 20, and falling down was Orth right at the 20-yard line. And again, that's they've had trouble handling the kicks tonight, Cody, and that was one thing that we saw, way back week one at Connie. It was they were able to set up some good returns, but tonight they've just been unable to field the ball cleanly on the kickoff.
Yeah, and you can't, especially when you're trying, you're struggling offense, you're trying to find your identity, you're trying to get in the rhythm of things, and then you just hurting yourself by starting off on a negative note.
And so Kaiser in the pistol, and the give is to Corbett. Shakes a tackle, reverses field. There's a flag down. Picks up a block and another flag down, and I think this one's going to be coming back. The second flag, I'm almost certain, is going to be an illegal crackback.
Laundry day out there.
And quite likely there's going to be a hold on the first flag. We'll let them get that sorted out here, but already the Dragons are moving their huddle back near the goal line. And like I said, I saw that second flag came out as soon as the block was made, so that's almost assuredly an illegal crackback.
And for the most part, Warren has played pretty penalty-free football.
A lengthy discussion here with the officials as they're sorting this out. And so we've got a hold against the Dragons. That's going to be declined. The illegal crackback block is going to be accepted because that's the larger penalty. So,
and I wonder if that's what they were discussing, trying to figure out which one would be more yardage.
And so now we will replay first down with the ball at the Warren 11. 7:40 to play, Acrisure third quarter. And again, Kaiser in the pistol with Corbett behind him. And the give is to Corbett. He shakes the tackle in the backfield and then gets back to the line of scrimmage. So avoided a loss on the play, but not much more than that.
Yeah, and when you haven't had an offensive play over 10 yards and you're sitting there, first and 20, it's an uphill climb from there to try to get your first down on this drive.
And again, running clock here in the second half with this lead well above 35 points now.
6:45 left in the third quarter.
2nd and 18. Ball's at the 12. Loaded backfield now for the Dragons. Fake, and Kaiser's looking to throw. And he's got some time now. He's going to run. Tries to make a man miss and does, and then gets out across the 15.
Kaiser not seeing an open receiver, keeps it himself.
So again, that's the freshman learning from his mistakes early in the season, and instead of trying to force the throw, keeps it himself, gets positive yards out to the 17.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from Kaiser in this game. It's a tall task for him to take over under center tonight, but what I've seen, the way he's reacted, and again, that offensive line is parallel with that.
Yeah.
They have done a phenomenal job in the first half and in the second half of giving him time to make plays.
Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, 3rd and 13. When you get backed up on 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing to get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com. And Kaiser looking to throw. Fires down the sideline and over the head of Chris Orth. And second time, Kaiser's had Orth somewhat open on the sideline and just unable to connect with him.
Yeah, and some of that just comes down to reps. You only have so many reps in a game where your offense is going up against a tough defense like this. And practice doesn't replicate real life game situations. So that's the kind of connection that you may see work out, down the line.
So Wyman on to punt again, and looks like Gavin Easter back deep to receive, standing just inside the 50. And Wyman gets the kick away, and it's going to be fielded. Well, there's a whistle.
I think that ball might have hit the ground when he caught it.
Yeah.
Wyman's kick crosses midfield.
So Cathedral Prep will take over at its own 48.
At their own 48-yard line.
4:29 left in the Acrisure third quarter. And we'll see if there start to be any changes in the Cathedral Prep lineup here. As I'm looking, I do not see. No, we have a new quarterback. It's number 16, Alex Kamholtz, and he's going to be in the gun taking the snaps. And a flag as Kamholtz keeps it himself and plows through a couple of Dragons. Kamholtz, excuse me. And it is an illegal procedure against the Ramblers, so we'll do this one again. So they'll move back to the 43, or it'll be 1st and 15.
Means that it'll be 1st and 15 from their own 43.
And again, it's Alex Kamholtz in at quarterback for the Ramblers. He kept on that first play. And this time he gives, and going around the right side and into the open field is that looks like Leggett again, Marquise Leggett. And he's down to the Warren 31. 26-yard gain for Leggett, who already has a long touchdown run in this game. And he stays in the backfield with Cam Holes. And fakes to Leggett. Cam Holt's going to keep it himself. The ball comes out, and Cathedral Prep is able to fall on it. And ends up being looks like a loss of 2. We'll bring up a second down and 12 from the Warren 34. And Ramblers still not huddling, but certainly in no hurry here with 90 seconds to play, Acrisure third quarter. Cam Holt's looking to throw. Has time, a little screen pass, and it's Williams. And Williams into the open field and into the end zone, but there's a flag down behind the play. 34-yard screen pass touchdown to KJ Williams. If it stands, it is a hold against Cathedral Prep. So that touchdown will not count. And getting a little sloppy here in the second half, Cody.
Well, and that's why you get these guys out there. You get them some experience. Coaches. When they go over that game film, they're going to brush through that first half and they're going to say, this is what we did wrong in the second half, and show these guys and use these examples. Because as I said earlier, any one of these guys could have to step into a starting role at any given time.
So ends up being a 5-yard pickup on that screen pass, 2nd and 5 after the penalty. And Cam Holes gives to Williams, and he's met immediately in the backfield and dropped for a loss. See, 65, Alex Wilkins was in on that stop, as was 36, Hayden Raphael.
Lost a few yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Prep.
Brings up a 3rd down and 8 for the Ramblers with under 30 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. And Cathedral Prep does not have to snap the ball here if they don't want to. And it looks like Mike Mischler's telling his kids, come over to the sideline. Let's get to the fourth quarter and wrap this one up.
Yeah. At this point, everybody's kind of got that goal on the Cathedral Prep side of let's get out of here healthy. Let's, no unnecessary plays.
So at the end of the third quarter, your score, Cathedral Prep 51, Warren nothing. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
They're ready to start the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter from War Memorial Field with Cathedral Prep leading Warren 51-0. The Ramblers have a 3rd down and 8 from the Dragons 30. And Cam Holtz pitches and shaking a tackle in the backfield. And picking up the Tionesta Builder Supply first down was number 9, Thomas Goodwin Jr.
First down to the Dragon 20-yard line.
John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or online at shophealingbeauty.com. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. 11 minutes to play. Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter is 1st and 10 for the Ramblers at the 20. Cam Holt's going to keep it himself and runs into traffic and then is taken down and lost the helmet at the tail end of that play as he gets down to the 16.
Comes to a stop as he makes it to the Dragon 16-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 6.
And now they've got to bring in Brogan McCarthy at quarterback after Cam Holtz lost his helmet. So it is McCarthy in the gun with Williams to his left. And the give is to Williams. Williams tries to turn the corner. Flag is down on the far side as Williams, right near the first down markers, run out of bounds. And it is a hold against Cathedral Prep.
Multi-talented people on this broadcast crew. You got Nostra Dave over here.
So the Ramblers will get backed up to the 26. Will be 2nd down and 16.
2nd and 16 for Cathedral Prep.
And Cam Holtz is back in at quarterback after getting that helmet taken care of.
All the positives for Cathedral Prep. They do have those 6 penalties, 45 yards, 3 in each half so far.
And Cam Holtz looking to throw, and the pass is caught and shaking a tackle and running into the end zone for the touchdown is number 84, Jacob Abbott. And Cathedral Prep adds to its lead. So Leon on to attempt the extra point. And Leon's kick is good. 9:23 to play. Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. Cathedral Prep 58. Warren nothing. High school football on your daily local YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Cam Holtz to Abbott for 26 yards, and the Ramblers now lead the Dragons 58-0. Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Special Thursday night football here from War Memorial Field, and we're going to have a triple header on the YDL Sports Network tomorrow night. Cody, you and I will be down in New Bethlehem as Red Bank Valley welcomes Otto Eldred. Chris Rossetti and Larry Weiser are going to be in Reimersburg as Union AC Valley hosts Cameron County in another District 9 matchup. And in District 10 from the Pasture of Pain at Eisenhower, the Knights welcome in the Northwestern Wildcats. All of those games going to be available on the YDL Sports Network. The Eisenhower game also available on your daily local. And Leon with a line driver. It's taken at the 21. And then brought down emphatically at the 30 was Nichols.
So after that scoring drive by Cathedral Prep, they're up at 458 yards off of just 30 plays. They average about 15.3 yards per play. They're actually averaging more yards per play here in the second half with 22.9. They have 89 passing yards here in the second half, 94 rushing, so pretty even for Cathedral Prep in the second half.
Dragons start at their own 30. And give is to Corbett. He makes a little cut, weaves his way through traffic, and gains about 7 yards there.
Right up the middle. 9 yards.
Actually give him 8 out to the 38. So 2nd and 2. And Warren 2 yards away from his first down of the ball game.
And that 8-yard carry is their longest carry of the night.
.8:35 to play. Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. And it looks like there's some confusion as the Dragons break the huddle. There's now 10 seconds left on the play clock. And now Kaiser sends a man in motion. And the give is to Blum. Blum cuts up field and has Warren's first down of the game out to the 46-yard line. It's a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Dragons.
That's a Dragon. First down.
And that first down comes with 8:05 left in the game. And now you've got that first down, Cody. Now, what are you looking at as an offense? What are you trying to do here?
I think you just got to keep running the ball and trying to build off of it.
Give us to Corbett. Corbett just pushing the pile. And he's going to be stopped at the 49, so a 3-yard pickup.
Handoff forward to Corbett. Gains 3 up to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 7.
And already Warren's topped their yardage for the first half. They had 30 yards off of 20 plays in the first half. Now they have 33 yards off of 9 plays. So they've not only topped their yardage, they've more than doubled their yards per play.
2nd and 7 at the 49. And Kaiser looking to throw. Rolls, fires, Blum off his hands, and that was a dangerous deflection as there were a couple of Ramblers in the vicinity there.
Yeah, and I think thankfully for the Dragons, those Rambler defenders were focused more on Blum than they were on the ball. And it looked as if they were linebackers covering him. Had it been maybe the secondary guys, It might have been a different mentality.
So it's 3rd and 7 now. 6:15 left in this game. And Kaiser looking to throw down the sideline again, and tipped up and caught by Chris Orth. And they finally, 3rd time's the charm. Kaiser hooks up with Orth for a big pass play all the way down to the Cathedral Prep 21.
He makes the grab down down at the Cathedral Prep 16-yard line.
Or excuse me, the 16. I was looking at the wrong yard mark there.
It's that week.
It's that week. It is. It's that week. And so now we go from Warren not having a first down to they're knocking on the door here in the red zone with 5:20 left in the game.
Yeah, I think coming away from this game with points on the board is definitely where they want to be.
Bobbled snap, and now Kaiser going to try to make something out of it, and he goes forward and gains a couple of yards. So, again, Cody, you're seeing that maturation happen kind of right before our eyes. There was no panic from the freshman on the bobbled snap. He just took it in, took what the defense gave him, gained a yard, and said, all right, let's go to second down.
Yeah, and Kaiser at no point during this game has panicked. He has been very calm and very much in control. And you look at the scoreboard and you say, how's that possible? But he seems unfazed by both the scoreboard and the defense he's been facing.
And the give is to Corbett, and Corbett slicing his way upfield.
Corbett up the middle.
He's inside the 10 to the Cathedral Prep 8. And Warren can get a first down without getting into the end zone here. They've got a 3rd and 2, and this is, I would think, absolutely 4-down territory here with 4 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, I think that I think that goes without saying.
And the pitch. Looking to turn the corner. Going to get there. And yes, it is a touchdown for Warren. That was number 24, Tucker Sanford on the carry. And the Dragons are on the board. And Blum is going to come on to attempt the extra point. And the kick just got away, and it is pushed through. So 3:40 left to play. Generational Wealth Management, 4th quarter. Cathedral Prep 58, Warren 7. More high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Tucker Sanford with an 8-yard touchdown run has Warren on the board.
Aiden Corbett, who was featured heavily on that drive, has 14 carries, 30 yards tonight. Charlie Blum with 3 carries and 17 yards. Kaiser with 4 carries and 11 yards.
Ryder Wagner, number 25, is in to kick off for Warren. And it looks like Oblick and Leggett, Marquise Leggett, back to receive for the Ramblers. It is a short kick taken at the 28 and weaving through traffic, spinning out of one tackle and then wrestled to the ground is Halim Leggett. And Leggett a little slow to get up. And now able to run off, but solid return by Halim Leggett out to the 43-yard line, excuse me.
First down for Cathedral Prep. 3:28 left on the clock.
They wind the clock with 3:28 left in the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. That's Cam Holtz in the gun with Williams to his right. And Cam Holtz keeping all the way, turns the corner, and escapes one tackle and gets out for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down out to the Warren 47. And don't forget to stay tuned for the Icy Ink post-game show, final game stats, and our Icy Ink player of the game. And now Ramblers have the play, and Cam Holtz looks a little confused. Now he's going to go up and no, he's going to stay in the gun. Looked like he was going to go under center, and now keeps it himself going to the left side. And again, weaving his way through traffic and plowing ahead close to another first down. We've got a flag come in late at the end of the play.
Penalty marker comes in at the end of the play.
And it is on Cathedral Prep. It's a hold against the Ramblers, so they're going to back up and do it again. But at this point, with 2 minutes to go, probably actually nothing hurt there as they'll wind the clock, and Cathedral Prep gets closer to its third win of the season.
Yeah, at this point, you're just a couple of plays away.
Yeah, so they wind the clock. It'll be first down and 15 from the 48. And Cam Holtz gives to Williams. Williams gets about 4 yards, and another flag comes in. It's another hold against Cathedral Prep. And so they're going to back them up and do it again. But again, these are just, it's more first downs and more first downs that Cathedral Prep can just run a play and wind the clock here.
Yeah, the only, the negatives that you're taking away from this from Cathedral Prep, because you can't imagine it's by design, is that this is a really, they played an exquisite game coming off of a loss last week, and it's kind of an ugly way to finish your game.
Yeah. And so now they're first down at their own 39. And call it first and 23 now. Cam Holtz in the gun. Low snap, but he's taking it all the way and absorbs a big hit right at the 44-yard line. And that should be the final play of the game. They've just now started the play clock with 32 seconds left. So imagine Cathedral Prep's not going to bother running another play here.
And Cam Holtz took that himself, and I want to give credit on the Dragons side right now. That these kids are still hitting hard, down 58-7. How many times you see kids kind of hanging their head, let's just get out of this game. And they're still out there. They're still playing hard. Chris Corbar definitely has touched a nerve on motivation for the Warren Dragons.
So that is the final play of the game. Your final here from War Memorial Field. Cathedral Prep 58, Warren 7. We will be back with the Icy Ink postgame show right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And welcome in to the Icy Ink post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 or visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Your final score from War Memorial Field, Cathedral Prep 58, Warren 7. We'll take a look now at the Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, online, hunterstation.com. 9:14 to play in the first quarter. Davin Friedman hit a wide-open Matthew Oblick for a 60-yard touchdown. Sam Leone made the extra point to make it 7-0. With 4:02 to play in the first quarter, Desari Carson went around the near side for a 12-yard rushing touchdown. Leone made the kick. It was 14-0. And with 2:06 to play in the first quarter, Friedman takes it himself for 26 yards. And the third score of the night for Cathedral Prep, the Leone kick, made it 21-0 going to the second quarter. 11:03 to play second quarter. Carson again on the near side takes it untouched 8 yards. Leone made the kick, made it 28-0. And with 5:19 to play in the first half, Karsten scored his third touchdown with a 13-yard run. Leon made the kick to make it 35-0. And to end the first half, Leon kicked a 31-yard field goal, made it 38-0 at the half. In the third quarter, 11:05 to play, Friedman hit Oblick again, this time for 63 yards. Oblick's second touchdown of the night. The kick missed and made it 44-0. 7:59 to play, third quarter. Halim Leggett went up the middle from the Cathedral Prep 41 for a 59-yard touchdown. Leon made the kick to make it 51-0. 9:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Alex Kamholtz to Jared Abbott for 26 yards. Leon made the kick, made it 58-0. And with 3:40 to play in the fourth quarter, Tucker Sanford went around the far side for Warren's first and only score of the night, went 8 yards. Charlie Blum hit the kick to make it 58-7. And looking now at our Warren Forest High Ed Council final game stats, the Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest County for more than 40 years. Visit them online at high-ed.com. First for Cathedral Prep, ran 32 plays for 473 yards at a 14.8 yard per play clip. And David Friedman was 8 of 11 for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. Alex Kamholtz was 1 of 1 for 26 yards. And receiving, Jason Harris had 1 catch for 13 yards. Oblick had 3 for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. KJ Williams had 4 receptions for 45 yards. Cam Sampson had 1 catch for 5. Joe Bernatovich had 1 for 26. Halim Leggett 1 for 3. And Jacob Abbott 1 for 26 and a touchdown. In the rushing category, Desari Carson, 9 carries, 67 yards, 3 touchdowns. David Friedman had 1 carry for 26 yards and a score. Gavin Easter had 1 carry for 19 yards. KJ Williams went 2 for 6. Marquise Leggett, 2 for 85 and a touchdown. Alex Kamholtz, 4 carries, 17 yards. And Thomas Goodwin Jr. had 1 carry for 10 yards. For the Dragons, they ran 34 plays for 115 yards, 3.4 yards per play. Parker Kaiser was 3 of 7 for 39 yards. And Charlie Blum had 2 of those catches for 4 yards. Chris Orth had 1 reception for 35 yards. Kaiser ran 4 times for 11 yards. Aiden Corbett ran 14 times for 30 yards. Aiden Egger had 2 carries for 3 yards. Colby Zinger, 2 for 4. Tage Wyman, 1 carry for 3 yards. Charlie Blum, 3 for 17. And Tucker Sanford, 1 carry, went 8 yards and scored a touchdown. And now we're going to take it down to my broadcast partner, Cody Elms, down on the field. He is with our Icy Inc. player of the game, Cathedral Preps, Matthew Oblick. We'll get him in the frame here. And Cody, take it away.
Okay, Matthew Oblick, you are our YDL Sports Network, Icy Inc. player of the game. You had 3 receptions, 148 yards, touchdown, big touchdowns. Coming off that loss last week, what was going through your mind prior to this game to get ready and bounce back?
Yeah, the loss last week was tough. We couldn't really put it together on offense, had some mistakes on defense, but our mindset coming into this week was just rely on our preparation, just go back on all the practice, all the preparation we have, and just play our game. And we came out today and put it together.
What were you seeing on the Dragons defense that allowed you to find those open spots and make that connection and get your big touchdowns tonight?
I would say that a couple of big things are our line, giving our quarterback enough time for me to get open. My quarterback hit me. Altogether, it's a team effort, and we were just able to they're able to give us enough time for me to get open. I'd say there wasn't really anything specific, just running our plays and doing our job, and it worked out.
You have some high-powered offensive teammates in Friedman and Carson. Being able to kind of get your game tonight and be the kind of a feature player with some big monstrous plays. How do you think you all 3 of you are able to utilize your talents going forward?
Yeah, again, I'd say that it's a team effort because Desari running the ball that pulls the defense in, makes them start to run, then gives me more opportunities. I get more opportunities for Desari. Davin gives opportunities for both of our line. Just everyone works together, and I think just like the play calling, just whatever certain situation, it kind of works in unison. They're helping us to make big plays.
Okay, Matthew, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
All right, that was our Icy Ink player of the game, Cathedral Prep's Matthew Oblick. Again, 3 catches, 148 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Matthew on the night. He's got our Icy Ink player of the game shirt. Cody's going to get a nice picture of that for us, and we'll have that up on the site later on this evening. And normally we take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, but it's a Thursday night, so there's nobody else going on. But want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Remember, we've got a triple header going on tomorrow night on the YDL Sports Network. Chris Rossetti and Larry Weiser will be in Reimersburg as Union AC Valley welcomes in Cameron County. Cody Elms and myself will be down in New Bethlehem as Red Bank Valley takes on Otto Eldred. And Alan Siebert and Lou Visit will be up at the Pasture of Pain as Eisenhower hosts Northwestern in the District 10 class. That game will also be available on your daily local. That will do it for the Icy Ink post-game show. Once again, your final from War Memorial Field, Cathedral Prep 58, Warren 7 for Cody Elms. This is Brian Hagberg saying thank you so much for watching and enjoy your night.